Let's talk Kenny. So, obviously, Coach, we've all seen this in the last couple of years with Kenny having his issues, middle of the season type deal. We start to lag. Obviously, Salt Lake City last year, those rounds for him were a disaster other than the one he won. And now this year we're hearing, I went into the offseason, I got out of shape to get back in shape. Now we're midway through the season. He's won 3 races. 3 races already? Has he won 4?
No,
Just
I
the
think
3?
he swept Indy. Should have 4 because of Dean.
So he's won 3 races. He's 6 points up here. What are your thoughts? I mean, are we going to see Kenny's midseason lull here? Do you think he's going to keep it together?
4.
I mean, what are your thoughts here on the whole Kenny basically rebuilding himself by not riding outdoors last year?
Yeah, I think it's 100% credible. It goes back to what we just said a little bit ago. Periodization has not been respected in the sport.
Mm-hmm.
Eli Tomac has complained about it for years, and of course he's under the tutelage of his dad, world-class mountain bike racer. Small little world. I used to race against Eli's dad, John, in BMX.
Mm-hmm.
I've got pictures of him riding for Factory Mongoose. And
my dad used to race
guy
BMX.
ripped on a bike.
Yeah, my dad rode
cool.
DGs.
Okay. No, I love it. So, yeah, when you look at that whole picture of periodization, I think he came in with his batteries recharged. We know he's got a hell of a lot of skill. We know the bike is good. Whether or not he can keep Cooper at bay all depends on how bad the beatdown is from Cooper. Because if Cooper goes into demoralization mode, I don't see Kenny being able to sustain.
Yeah.
If he just barely beats
Fair.
Kenny, and Kenny knows he's in the dogfight, Kenny's always good. But if Cooper does his traditional, I'm not going to beat you, I'm going to rip your head off and spit down your neck kind of beat, that's going to be the demise of Kenny.
Yeah, I don't think Kenny can handle the mental game that Coop can throw out. He's really good with the head games.
You mean if Coop keeps writing red plate on the pit board and putting it in front of Kenny before practice, you don't think Kenny's going to be able to do that all year?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, as far as the racing goes, yes, they're on an even playing field. But when it comes to pulling those tools out of the back pocket, I think Coop has the advantage.
Yeah, that is one thing I really like about Coop. Between that and his racecraft, he is very, very good.
Yeah, and I think it goes back, like we were saying with AC, when you learn to handle defeat. Look at what Villapoto did to Alessi. Look at what, essentially Coop has done in a shorter period of time than AC. And I hope that's an encouragement for the young riders. That's what I use that example all the time. Who gives a rat's ass if you win Loretta's in the Super Mini or schoolboy class?
Yep.
You need to be coming into your own when you've got contracts on the line that are worth real money, not $50,000 and 6 bikes. That's ridiculous.
It's pretty much like the old Chad Reed saying, "I've never gotten paid to be first at the practice track." Right. So, Loretta's, you can get the contract from that, but you're not really getting paid most of the time through your Loretta's. You just need it as a, I don't know, catapult to get you there, I guess. So
yeah. So a little off the rails. Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, so I was going to go a little off the rails, and how we kind of mentioned Coop there with his head games and the mental games that he plays. Does that stem back to the amateur days